What's going on, Graveyard Shift family? Y'all, I am in New Orleans, Louisiana. And when I tell you, we just wrapped up our inaugural Graveyard Fest 2024.
Along with Ask It Today. There's any messages that need to be known?
And when I tell y'all, I had so much fun. We literally hung out all weekend. We might have did too much.
Rattles and drums and things like that. And you sing your prayers.
We might have did too much. 3 people might got arrested this weekend. I'm not gonna say no names. Let's just say you might know Tiffany. But excuse me. Back to what I was talking about, y'all. Y'all, you gotta come next time. Y'all gotta come next time. Look, I'm still in New Orleans, y'all. It's a beautiful day. It's hot. Your boy's sweating. My man got some shorts on the bicycle. We out here living, baby. We living, baby. But no, y'all. I don't know if this music is too loud, so I'm gonna get to a quieter place and I'm gonna explain to you what this shift is all about. So, upon reviewing this footage, I realized that I did not, in fact, tell you what this shift was about. So I'm not saying this is a week later in Atlanta, but I'm gonna tell you now and just insert it in the video here. So look, y'all, over the past few weeks, I have been traveling literally all over the country. That's why, the Graveyard Shift videos, I haven't been able to do too many bigger stories the past few weeks, just because, October and end of September and October is like Christmas for paranormal investigators. So there's a lot of conventions and a lot of events that we have to go to. So with me being on the road the past probably month or so every weekend, I keep getting stopped. So I'm at conventions, I'm at events, and there's a lot of like psychic mediums that are there doing their thing. And I never discredit anyone that does their thing because I don't know who or what your thing is. So who am I to say your thing ain't thangin'? You feel me? But literally about 2 or 3 people at separate events have came to me saying they were drawn to me to do a reading or asking me, could they do a reading for me? Okay, right? So every person that has done a reading for me in the past few weeks has all said one similar thing, that there is a woman following me, and they believe it is to be my grandmother. So I just don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. But it was just weird. Like one medium, she did these things with cards where you shuffle the cards, you give them to her and she shakes them. And whatever card pops out means something. And the first card that popped out of her was grandma. And so she goes into this whole spiel of what she feels about my grandmother. And then another medium stops me at another event. And she was just like, your grandmother's with you. Like she's following you. And this woman is, she started trying to describe her. She was like, she dances when she cooks. I don't know none of my grandmamas that dance when they cook, but she said that. And then another psychic medium stopped me saying they had a message and just saying that my grandmother was following me. So I don't know. But that's what this video was about, is trying to get down to the bottom of if in fact my grandmother is with me, like with me. All of my psychics and mediums and intuitives out there, you let me know in the comment section what you think. Yeah, my face is dirty. I apologize. I love y'all. Back to our regularly scheduled recorded programming. Let's go. All right, family. Before I leave New Orleans, I met up with Miss Bloody Mary, and she's throwing an event today. She asked me to be a judge. But while I was here, A woman by the name of Miss Karen came up to me and let me know that she's a psychic medium, and she asked, could she do a automatic writing with me. So we're in Miss Mary's closet. I promise you we're not playing 7 Minutes in Heaven yet, you hear me. But no, Miss Karen is going to do an automatic writing session for me. This is my first time ever having one done. I haven't told her what I've told y'all. And depending on how I edit this video, I think that I've already told y'all and I'm putting it in this video. But yeah, could be some sort of a confirmation for what the journey that we're on in this video. So Miss Karen, you don't mind if I tape our session or anything,
Not at
right?
all. Not
Okay.
at
All right, perfect.
Let's see.
All right, y'all. I just asked Miss Karen if me recording was going to throw her off, and she said no. So I'm just going to hold the camera because I don't have my stuff to like really film, y'all. So everybody got to bear with me. I'm holding I'm raw handing the camera, y'all. All right.
So first of all, do you have a specific question you'd like to ask, or just like a general reading?
I don't. I would prefer a general reading. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Miss Karen. I typically don't do things like this. I don't know. I've just always been the way that I was raised. My mother always just had me, it was always frowned upon. And anything when it comes to like psychic medium work or readings, I was always just under the impression growing up that it was of the devil,
right?
Essentially, my mother's a pastor of a church. I just grew up in one of those type of churches,
right?
And I had a reading for the first time when living in Los Angeles.
Wow.
A lady stopped me on the street randomly
Yeah.
and tried to hit me with her little spiel.
Yeah.
I wasn't hearing it. And as I was walking away, she was like, the only reason why you don't want to do this is because your mother has always told you never to do it in this dark. I was like, hey, how you know my mama? You know my mama?
Right.
And yeah, but that stopped me because that was the exact it was the exact reason why I didn't want to stop. And I was like, damn, if you know that, either somebody's talking to you. I don't know if it's the top or the bottom, but somebody's talking to you. But I sat down with her and she told me a few things. She told me something about my life that was true, that she should not have known. But if I'm just being a skeptic, you might could have threw a stone out there and kind of hit the wall type thing.
Right.
Like you might could have.
Yes.
Like it wasn't far-fetched.
Right.
Like I could probably tell you something, like I could tell you there's somebody in your life, I don't know, you hugged them at one point in time. You know what I mean?
Right,
something
right,
like, but I did hug my nana.
Right.
It was one of those type situations.
Right.
But a few things that she told me about what was going to happen in my life did. She told me that someone close to me was going to be jealous and they were going to leave out of my life. And she told me whatever I had moved to LA, this is like the second day I was living in LA. She said, whatever you moved here for, it's gonna start happening for you in the next so many months.
Wow.
And the ball kind of started rolling a little bit.
Right.
So
that's beautiful. Right.
I say all that to say,
yes,
I've never been really into stuff like this, so I really don't know what to expect other than the situation that I had with the random lady on the street.
Right. You know, I was raised the same way you were.
Okay.
To believe the same thing about psychics and mediums and stuff, and it's of the devil and all that. And then, as I got older and got involved with ghost hunting and, being familiar with the other side, and then looking for my spirit guide, and the spirit guides are just folks on the other side.
Right.
And hopefully a spirit guide that knows a lot. And there's a great book that really helped me to find this out. It's called Opening to Channel. And it kind of goes through step by step how to find the guide for you.
Okay.
But basically, this is someone who's on the other side who was, has been on this earth plane before. And you try to find guides that are a little higher up and higher up. They're a little more mature and understand things more than folks that are a little closer to the earth plane. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's what I have found. And then, so I ask him your questions and then just see what he says, if he has something to say.
Okay, so then with a general reading, if I don't have any questions, if I just want to hear what message is for me,
I just say, do you have anything to say to Dalen?
And what is automatic writing? How does that work?
Oh, for me, this is putting pen to paper is what gets me into that sort of psychic frequency. Some people they just maybe relax and meditate for a minute and then they see things. For whatever reason, it's pen to paper for me. That's like the other fella, Tyler. Oh, I'm blanking on his name. He also does.
I know Cindy Kaza does automatic drawings.
Okay.
Is that
the same thing?
Yeah,
I think it's kind of the same idea. She has to put pen to paper to get into that.
Yeah,
that
she might do all. She might. I think she might does automatic writing as well too. I've seen her do it. I just never had a session with her. Yeah, she might do writing. I don't know. Y'all tell me what she does in the comment section. Cindy's the homie though.
Yeah. Some people don't need this.
Right.
They're just already there.
Yeah.
They can tell you everything.
Okay.
So
So well, I'm open.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
You just tell me what I need to do.
Okay. So do you have a question?
I don't have a specific question. I'm just curious to be honest, I'm doing this because you approached me about doing it.
Yeah.
I was not seeking this out, so I have no intentions, no anything else. But a couple of people, as of late, that do what you do, have been coming to me.
Really?
So I'm just like, who is trying to tell me something?
Right.
So you came to me for a reason, Miss Karen. So
Yeah.
I'm here listening.
Oh, that's wonderful
Yes,
that you're so
ma'am.
open.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, I have not Googled you.
Okay,
I don't
yes, ma'am.
know.
Yeah.
And I've seen your shows, and I love your shows.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I don't remember if you've mentioned family members or anything. So just know that I have not done any background research on you at all.
Got you. Now, Miss
So-
Karen, that's what they all say now. That's what
true.
John, what was that buddy on TV, John Edwards?
that's
Did he
right.
get in trouble? He over here is Googling people. No, I'm
That's
just
right.
playing.
That's right.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. So I just need like a few minutes of just kind of quiet and we'll
yes,
see
ma'am.
what he says.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna.
I'll read it.
You're gonna read it to me.
I can read my handwriting.
So how does this work? So you're gonna read it to me.
I'm gonna read it to you.
And if something resonates, or
Or if you have some questions, follow-up questions.
do I stop you while you're reading, or do I let you finish the whole thing?
Why don't I read the whole thing,
Okay.
and then we'll go back. How
Okay.
about that?
All right. I'm with you, y'all. Let's see.
Okay, so here we go. So I asked my spirit guide, is there anything you'd like to say to Dalen? And he says, oh yes, Dalen is a light to many, not just to the people watching his shows, but to people he meets randomly. He has a few guardians and guides. They do try to communicate with him and encourage him to go right or left. Sometimes they feel like they have to shout to be heard, but he does listen and does get the message. There is a woman who loves him dearly, who hides in the shadows that he is not aware of. She is too shy to come forward. She will soon. She's only an acquaintance, but she has powerful messages for him, insight into deeper meanings of life. Do not be afraid of her. She will be an excellent guide, a person to bounce ideas off her, rather short with long dark hair, and a wise person. There has been much family pain, the kind that time doesn't even come close to healing. But this pain has pointed him into directions that benefit him, that benefit others and other family members. Dalen has a deep wisdom that has been forged by fire. It is his motivation for most things in his life. The other side has reached out to him so many times that it is a way of life for him. Not just a way of life, but life itself. Damon likes horses and would love to have one someday.
Okay.
So did anything resonate or have questions or?
I'm curious about this lady that's
Yes,
coming.
Right.
I'm very curious about that and what she has to tell me. This person who's following and like staying in like whatever the shadows or what is that? I'm curious about that. Okay. I'm very, very curious about that.
Let's ask about that.
Not horses now.
No, really, I got that completely wrong.
Well, not for me. Maybe my daughter.
Oh, really?
But me, I am afraid of horses.
Okay.
Or riding horses.
Okay.
I like them and think they're beautiful, touch, all that, but riding the horse, listen to me. You know that's how they killed Superman.
Oh, that's right.
He fell off a horse and killed Superman.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
It's been damn horses since then.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. But if my daughter, unicorns is her thing. So like horses, unicorns, that's her thing. So I was like, man, please don't make this. Don't tell me they telling me I'm gonna have to buy my baby a pony. But no, I am curious about this lady who's following me.
Right.
So, just to be transparent with you, over the past couple of weeks, I've been stopped by multiple psychic mediums and telling me that there's a woman. Everyone says it's a grandmother.
Oh.
Everyone says it's a grandmother.
Okay.
So I don't know, but it's the exact same thing you said, but you just didn't say grandmother.
Right.
But you said it wasn't a family person, right? It wasn't someone in the family. You said, I think.
I think you're right.
I think you did.
She's an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Only an acquaintance.
So what does that mean? How do we explore that more?
Let's do. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, right. I'll get these done. It's also. Okay. So give me another second.
Okay, for sure.
All right, so we ended over here, and this is the new. Okay, so here we go. Abba, can you tell us more about this woman? Yes, she's a physical guide who will become a confidant for every question you have, both professionally, for professional guidance and personal guidance. She's an old soul. She has been in and out of your existence for several lifetimes. She will first appear to you during a project development meeting. You will recognize her from all the predictions that others have made about her presence in your life. She's almost like a spirit guide who is in physical form. You have asked for this person to help you in this lifetime and all future lifetimes, and now is her time to appear. You need someone you can trust in this business of ghost hunting and other Hollywood type projects. This is her purpose, and your soul has asked for her help and presence, and soon will be the time for her to appear and help you. Too many sharks in that ocean you swim in. You need a safe, trustworthy person who will help you navigate those stormy waters. When things look bleak or hopeless in a project that you may love, seek the guidance of this woman. She is not just a oh my gosh,
I can't read mine either.
She has not just a worldview. Oh, that's it. She has not just a worldview, but a wholly purpose-driven view that will guide you. She is a wise, knowledgeable, and creative. You can trust her with your life. You'll know her when you see her. You will feel like you are being reunited with family. Great things will happen for you through the guidance of this person. In the meantime, move with peace and confidence that all is well and all will be well with you and your family. Much joy and laughter to come, much health and wealth, and not just the financial kind. Seek wisdom in all situations. And then I asked, is there anything else? Dalen likes oranges. I don't know why he says. Do you like oranges?
I do. I thought everybody liked oranges.
I know, right? Every now and then you'll throw something specific in just to...
Okay.
Yes.
I could be reaching.
Yes, please do.
I could be reaching.
That's fine.
I could be reaching. Yes, I do love oranges.
Okay.
Just as much as the next guy or
Right,
gal.
right.
But what's funny is this weekend, so I don't know if you know, we threw our Graveyard Fest weekend. This is the name of my YouTube family, is the Graveyard Ship.
Great.
So we had about 30 people coming to New Orleans, and we just spent the weekend together doing all type of cool paranormal stuff. But there was this one couple. And yeah, they just kept trying to get me drunk all weekend. I'm not gonna say y'all names. I'm not gonna put y'all out there like that. Shout out to the homie from England over here. You sneaking in. We see you. You a wave? You got to wave now, Sarah. Y'all, I'm gonna put a picture that Sarah caught in this video. Yeah, she might have caught like one of the best pictures I've seen of something supernatural. So we're gonna put that in this video. All right, y'all, hold on real quick. Let me give you a little backstory on this photo. So this photo was taken at Bloody Mary's museum and the apartment where Zach and Addie, I believe are their names, where he took her life and boiled her body and all of that stuff. So it's in that complex. But come to find out, they say that it's like a row of houses in that area where someone has murdered someone. Like that whole area is infested with like brutal, heinous murder. Anyway, so during our Bloody Mary Dalen Spratt VIP midnight session at her area, we're all locked in to her museum, her courtyard, in the house where Zach and Addie passed away, and the back house where a woman just died 2 months ago, right? Our whole group is in there. The front door is locked. You can't get through. Sarah from England is sitting outside taking pictures. I walked outside and saw Sarah sitting out there by herself taking pictures. This is one of the pictures that she took. When reviewing the photos, she sees this, seems like a man in a dark cloak walking up the stairs. Y'all, there was nobody dressed like that in our group. There was only maybe 4 guys in the group, myself being included. None of us was that tall. None of us was wearing a dark cloak, and all of us were accounted for. And I was walking from group to group throughout the evening. Like nobody came in and out. The door was locked. The gate was locked. Nobody knows who that person was. Everyone has looked at the photo. Mary has looked at the photo. Y'all look at this photo and tell me what y'all think. But one of the couples here kept trying to get me drunk. So I finally obliged last night. But their thing was, I drink tequila. If I do drink, I'm going to drink tequila.
Okay.
They kept making me take shots of tequila and eating an orange right after it. And that was the whole thing this weekend, that they kept drilling in me. Like,
Seriously?
oranges. Like, they got slices of oranges. Like, they kept making me take a shot, eat an orange. Take a shot, eat a... Literally, it's the first time I've ever done it. And I told them, literally, yesterday, why y'all keep trying to push oranges on me?
Yeah.
So it's just funny that this spirit guide is like, Dalen loves oranges. Like, dang, do I? Like, that's just funny. That's funny.
That's
and
great.
you would have never known that.
No. So I was on
Ever.
limes. That was
Yeah.
supposed to be limes with
I'm used to
tequila.
lime. And that was their whole thing. You
Yeah.
should do it with oranges. Like, they kept pushing me with
Interesting.
oranges this weekend.
Oh, that's too
That's
funny.
weird. That's weird.
Great.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
Well, Miss Karen, I appreciate that.
Oh, well, thanks for trusting me with, your time and, wanting to do something like this.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who this woman is that's coming into my life in a physical form, they were saying, right? That's going to be like to help me navigate through difficult situations.
Yeah. How about
Okay.
that? Cool.
Okay. Are we sure it's not my wife? She's already here, y'all. Stacey ain't too keen. Sarah, you're peeking around the corner, Sarah.
Important to listen to your wife, too.
Sarah's funny, y'all. But no, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
It's been my pleasure.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
great to meet you.
And I'm gonna put Miss Karen's info, y'all, in this video. So if y'all wanna, reach out to her, get a reading done, or whatever other services she may offer, yeah, y'all be sure to do that.
That'd be great.
All right. Thank y'all. I'll catch y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. I'm at the airport. Finna get on this flight to Dallas. But I was just thinking about the reading that Miss Karen gave me earlier. About that whole Dalen loves oranges. The more I'm thinking about it, the more it's kind of like, not freaking me out, but got me tripping a little bit. Like, I laughed when she said it, Dalen loves oranges. Because I took it as something, as like a matter of fact statement. And I was just like, what? I mean, sure, who doesn't love oranges? But then when I brought up the whole thing about the couple buying me shots and making me take slices of oranges to eat, I correlated the two, but I got to thinking about it when I left. And I was just like, wait a second. Miss Karen had no idea about that story about the oranges. So for the person to sign out, Dalen loves oranges, I didn't really catch the tone when she first said it, but I took it, as I started thinking about it, as just being very, very sarcastic. Like, let him this is how he'll know this is someone watching him. Tell him he loves oranges. But just the fact that that was the whole thing with that couple. Like, come on, man. Oranges make tequila better? Like, no, they don't. I know I'm rambling, but I've just really, really been thinking about it, and it just really, really made me that much more of a believer in, I don't know, in readings, maybe? Who was communicating? I don't know. I don't know. It just, I took it as, well, if you don't believe what this lady's about to say, then here's a little something that she knows nothing about. I don't know. What y'all think? Weird, right? Yeah. What's going on, family? So I have arrived here in Dallas, Texas, and we are here at the Laurelland resting community, and this is where my grandmother and my aunt are buried. So the purpose of this session is for me to go and visit my grandma. We do that every once in a while, but as of late, a couple of mediums have just been telling me that I have my grandmother following me. Now, I don't know if it's this grandmother, which is my mother's mother, or my father's mother, who passed away the most recently. But they say one of my grandmothers is attached to me and following me. So, like, I just figure I'm gonna go straight to the horse's mouth. Well, my grandma not a horse, but I'm going straight to my baby's mouth, man. And I'm gonna just ask some questions and just see, like, is it her that's following me, or is it someone pretending to be, or is it some ancestor? Yeah, I really don't know. I'm curious. Let's see. Oh, it's not that windy today, guys. You know my grandma was right by the freeway. But here's my beautiful lady, Miss Susie Gwen. What up, Granny? September 8th, 1915 to December 7th, 2001. What's up, Granny? I hope you're resting well. Set up a conversation. Don't forget, every time I come over here, I holler at that boy Chris. What up, Chris Green? What up, Chris? I hope you resting well, brother. All right, let me get my spirit box. Let's get to it. All right, here we are with my granny, aka Fat Granny. That's what we always called her. Granny, I hope you're resting well, my love. It's been a few months since I've been here to see you. You know what's crazy? My grandmother's been resting here since 2001. And I've been here more times since I've done the graveyard shift than I ever have. Until I did the graveyard shift, I never came over here to visit her. And not because, like, any other reason other than, I don't know, before the graveyard shift, I looked at stuff like this way differently. So I'm glad, even at the least, me doing the graveyard shit, it's allowed me to come visit my grandmother a few times. So it's super, super cool. It's super, super cool. But Granny, so the reason why I'm here today, I came in town specifically for you. A couple of people have been coming up to me as of late and have told me that I have my grandmother continuously following me everywhere I go, following me and watching me. And I just don't know how true it is, but multiple people have told me that. So I want to ask you if you are following me, or is it someone else in our family? I don't know, Granny, but I know you would tell me the truth. So, Fat Granny, are you here with me? Granny, are you here? So she said I'm dead. Yeah. Well, I know that. Can you tell me your name so I know who I'm talking to? I know your name, but I just need to hear you say it. Fat Granny now. Come on, baby. They said I'm trying. Oh, there it is, Susie. Thank you, love. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. There we go. My grandmama said her name, Susie. I heard Susie. Y'all tell me what y'all heard. All right, Granny. Here we go. Please tell me, is there any validity to them saying that I have a grandmother figure following me and attached to me? Is that true? Yeah? Is it you that's the one that's following me? Maybe? No, Granny, I need to know for sure. Is it you or is it little Granny that's following me? There's Rosemary. There's Walter. Look at everybody coming back. So, Granny, how can you let me know that it is you for sure that's following me? I heard the name Jasmine. Who is Jasmine? Okay, Granny, but this is what I'm saying. I would love to know specifically if it's you, my father's mother, little Granny, or someone else in our family. Like, I would just feel way more comfortable knowing it is a blood relative that people are seeing around me. Is it someone who is blood related to me? Yeah? So what's the name of the person that's following me? So is it someone that I should be worried about? But Granny, if it's you or my other grandmother, y'all should have my best interest, right? Is it both of y'all with me? What was your reasoning behind, like, following me, Granny? Are you watching me because you're proud, or are you watching me to keep me safe? Is there something that you're trying to warn me about? Something about our family? Do you have a message for me? I love you. You're being funny. Granny, you keep saying something about our family. What's the message you're trying to tell me about our family? Is there something I need to tell the family or do for the family? Both? What should I do? Or what should I say? Okay. Well, thank you for watching after me, Granny. Thank you. I love you. Love you. All right, baby. I'll see you later. Did you just say I'm happy for you? Yes. Thank you, Granny. Thank you. You're welcome. I love you. Oh man. Oh man. That kind of got me in the feels, y'all. That kind of got me in the feels. My grandmother passed away when I was in the 10th grade, so she didn't get to see none of this. She didn't get to see Ghost Brothers. She didn't get to meet Stacy. She didn't get to see Axel. And for her to say she's happy for me. Oh, man. Shifters don't cry. Shifters don't cry. We multiply, baby. Y'all better not tell nobody, man. I dropped a thug tear. Okay. Man, let me get on out of here, man. I love y'all. Before I leave, I definitely got to come say hey to my Aunt Katie. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? The headstone and stuff's not here yet. But the dirt has settled. The dirt has settled. The grass will eventually grow over. The headstone will be added. Dang. What's up, Aunt Katie? I hope you're resting well, love. I hope you're resting well. That's my Aunt Katie. That's where she's resting. Oh, my baby.
Love you, girl.